Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, and welcome to the Market Pulse, where this is the follow up to the movers and shakers that we set up this morning in our morning brew. Now, if you want access to that, we have a link at the bottom of the description of this video. So please just press on that link. We go live every day at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time and 5:30 Pacific Time. So if you want to catch those moves, we set up these moves that we're about to cover right now for the follow-up. So like anything, we're going to give you our process, and the process is real simple. What we always do is the same thing, the same ritual day after day after day. Say boring routine, but it makes us money. All right, guys. So here it is. We're going to cover the S&P, the NASDAQ, and the Russell. So as you can tell, right off the bat, we have this bounce. I've been talking about this bounce. Now we are coming to the end. This could be an exhaustion push right before Thanksgiving, Christmas, which is kind of like in alignment. But let's see if we can break that 47.19, 47.20 to the upside. I don't think what news can be out there that can break that. So again, this week has been chips. The news out of the chip sector has been phenomenal so far. Now here's the thing. Could the chip shortage be ending? That's a question you could be asking, because that's on the horizon, and basically that's what we have to cover at this moment of time. So right now we have Apple exploding. There was an article in Barron's, I covered this morning, that basically that they're going to do very, very well. Catch that article. And also, if the chip shortage is ending, who's going to benefit the most? Apple. We're seeing money coming into Apple. We've been setting up this trade in my chat. Boom, it's coming in, it's coming in, it's coming in. So basically, right there, we've been seeing money flow, and you can see it follow through today. So I hope you caught that. We did, and here we go. NASDAQ going up higher. That's great. We're going to watch this 16,464, see if it can break through. We could have an exhaustion buy up there, right? So just be careful. It'll be an exhaustion buy, and more likely it is going to come back down. Now, on the XVX, we have 4720. That's pretty hard. And again, I don't like the way the MACDs are setting, but this could be a second win. Exhaustion buy. Russell showing us weakness, not in alignment with the other two, but that's okay. We'll take it and let it pull back. This thing couldn't break above 47, 24, 21. Tried to go yesterday, but couldn't take it. So again, this is why it's extremely important to know your levels. This was telling us no go. It's pulling back, and this is pulling back. Let it pull back. Let's see what happens towards the end of the day or the end of the week. Now, I did note that this is option expiration week. We are going to get a day where we're going to get a lot of volatility, a lot of like whipsaw action, and we got it this morning. Will it continue? Remember, option expiration week is one of the toughest weeks to trade because you get these whipsaw action. Don't get caught in the whipsaw. Take your profits immediately. All right, so let's dive in. We got the VIX. The VIX right now, again, this is what I mean about the whipsaw action. It went up, and we covered this. So we broke the 50. It looks like, again, more whipsaw action is about to occur. Just pay attention. Lock in those gains immediately. All right, the Treasury note, I talked about this morning. It's creeping up a little higher. We got this level of 1.69 ballpark. I know I've been playing around with it, but I covered it right there. And basically, if we start going higher, tech, I don't know if tech can rally with that. So watch that, and let's dive in. So where were the plays today? All right, the S&P 500 pulling back. I told you no trade, pull back, come to the 50. Let's see how it's reacting. A lot of whipsaw action. Okay, momentum's dying down. What's going to happen at this 50? Is it going to go lower? If it goes lower, we got 46.80 on the downside. And remember from last week, 46.50. So watch that. If we go higher, we got 47.15 from yesterday, and we still got that 47.20 on top. So could be an inside day today, and that's good if we have an inside day. NASDAQ going higher. Again, just going higher. I think it has to do with Apple and the chips. And I think Apple is holding the S&P 500. Apple's up $3.74. Goldman's down $8.84. VIX is only at 20. And also Tesla's come back, is up $37. Okay, Russell working lower. Let it drop. We again, the 50 can't go above these levels. Breaking the 50, let it drop. It looks like coming to the end. Just let it drop. Alphabet holding steady. Again, no play on Alphabet. We're near that $3,000 level. I don't like it near 3,000. Doesn't look like we're going to break up. There's no news here, but let it drop. It could set up. I would like it drop and see if we can set up another trade. Maybe what? Friday. All right. Here we go. Amazon trying to creep up. This is a creeper. It kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't looking. I was looking at other plays. But Amazon 3,600 is going to be pretty difficult. So watch that, because this could be giving us a tell. Remember, retail is coming out tomorrow at the end of the week, and that's going to give us a tell of whether Amazon, how well it's going to do. But there was another article today, and it said that people are going back to malls and shopping. Whether that's true or not, we'll know in the numbers. Tesla, we gave this trade. Now, here it is, guys. I got a lot of questions on Tesla. How do we trade it? Well, guys, we trade the swings on Tesla. If you want to trade longer term, that's fine. I don't do that because what I do, I position size, right? So I get into a trade, it hits my level, and I sell out. And then I wait, I take the profits from that trade, and then we roll it up into the next trade. So therefore, every time I get into a trade, I'm always profitable, right? So no matter what, eventually the last trade is not going to do well. And I might lose it, but it's okay because we're profitable overall. And that's a perfect example. We got into the trade today. I described it in detail on that link downstairs, and we covered it and we locked in some gains, all right? So again, let it pull back. Remember, Tesla is under pressure because Elon is selling some shares. So more than likely, if you're going to sell shares, you're going to sell shares into strength, okay? Here's a note so it doesn't drop that dramatically. But once those shares are gone, watch Tesla because I think we have a huge explosion coming upon the horizon if conditions are admirable or well. All right. ISRG working its way higher. I talked about this. I kind of gave you the description. We ran up. We ran up and basically we took it down, but not too much down. And this is a slow mover. It can slowly creep up. Remember, this thing just had a 5-to-1 stock split and it looks like it wants to go higher. As far as trading here, we had the movement yesterday, right? That was a move and it's holding. So, hey, it's holding. Let it creep up. This is medical supplies, medical sales. All right. Chipotle taking it lower. This is what I mean about the exhaustion buy and coming back down, hitting the 50, can't break above the 50. They're taking it down. Let it take it down. Let's move on. We don't we don't focus on the losers or what's going down unless you're playing them. Focus on the winners. Okay, Lam Research. Remember, this is a chip play. We got AMAT announcing tomorrow. We got NVIDIA announcing tomorrow. The news from the chip space is it's doing well. So they're taking off. So let's see what's going to come out of NVIDIA. Remember, Lam Research, ASML, these guys make the machines. They sell the machine to make the chips. So they sell it to the chip manufacturers. So I think it's holding. We had a monster rally. It's holding, is not selling off. I like this. Let's see if 638 can really get it going, but I think it's setting up for a move higher. And on top, we got 644 to really get it going, give it that punch that we need. All right, Shopify holding strong. There are rumors of a stock split, not confirmed, but if this is true and it starts being confirmed, it can probably run again. So what do we have on top? We got this 1700. Let's say 1700 and 1714 to really really get it going. We're having an inside day so far. I don't like that it's below the 50 here. So wait and see, and let's see what happens. Okay, Netflix, try to go this morning. That 700 level, it's hard. Okay, we're at that round number, kind of like Google a couple of weeks ago. And again, try to go. There are rumors about these guys getting into the metaverse. I don't know if it's true or accurate, but it looks like it wants to run. Google is near its highs, all-time high. So watch it. Don't know if it's going to go. I think if the overall market starts rallying, this can probably go. But, just chill. Wait, we're overextended. There's better plays out there, in my humble belief. Unless you took that for a trade, but not really. I didn't like it this morning. Roku, I didn't like it. We talked about this morning, and I talked about how this thing is selling off. So what's happening here? Well, there's people unloading their shares after market, pre-market. Okay, so don't chase the trade here, but they're unloading their shares. This thing was at 350 not too long ago, and somebody knew what was up with Roku. I don't know what's up. Maybe it can rally for Christmas rally or sales, but basically they guided down. So let it drop, let it drop. There'll be another play. So I'm gonna put this on my list. To I'm going to probably take it off the list because I don't think it's going to move for at least another 4 weeks and let it set up for the upside. But unless you want to trade it to the downside, you let me know. Should I keep it on the list or not? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. All right. NVIDIA working its way lower. They do announce earnings. Don't know what's going on with NVIDIA. There was an article on NVIDIA today on Barron's. Wasn't really that great. They were talking about the metaverse. We knew that. This is a FOMO trade. Just wait till the video gives us a clear direction. Again, it is in the chip space. So let's see what AMAT and those guys tell us about NVIDIA and the metaverse. Okay, Mercado Libre, they're taking it down. I gave you this trade this morning. I didn't take it, but I said, hey, they announced shares is going lower. It's going lower. This is the trades that we like. I'm going to zoom in at the 50-day, bouncing off zero to the downside. And you gave you the numbers. I gave you 15.13. If you took that trade, congratulations. Again, you got to be flexible and not just stay one-sided. Remember, don't fall in love with a stock. You know, my mother said something, never fall in love with something that never loves you back. All right. So there you go. You got Mercado Libre. Apple, this is the trade I took. It was an easy trade. News article in Barron was very, very positive, and I talked about my thesis on this. Who's going to benefit if they say the chip supply is over? Well, Apple took off 151 to 155. Apple never moves that way, but we saw a lot of supply there at the open. And guess what? I'm going to zoom in on here. Whoops. I'm going to zoom in and see if I can move this higher. I can. Right there. That's the beginning of this swing. You want to catch your waves at the beginning, and it looks like it could go higher. 155. Boom. Booyah. Congratulations if you took that trade. Now, guess what? You can also do this on the daily. So if you see these setups on the dailies, get in. You don't want to get in near the end because that's a low probability trade. No FOMO here. Trade desk. Okay. Trade desk went. We've been playing this thing like gangbusters. It's been going. This is what I mean about trading, trading to the move. Traded for the day, boom, got out. Took some of my profits, got in. Traded for the day, got out. Got some of my profits, waited. Boom, traded for the day, got out. Took some of my profits, waited. Again, do you see what I'm going? Boom. Traded today, profits, got in. Now today I got in, and guess what? I saw the whipsaw action right away. I didn't like it below the 50, so we got out. I took a little bit of a loss, but did I really take a loss in that trade? Think about it. Money management. No, I didn't. I won. We won in the trade. And eventually, I could have let that go, but I saw this action and I was like, I didn't like it. So sit back, wait. There's better positions out there. Okay. All right. Let's move on. We have Goldman Sachs working its way lower. This is what's probably holding the S&P 500, and it could probably go lower. It's dropping. It's below 400. No trade here. It probably needs to come back to the 50-day moving at some moment of time. All right, Affirm, they're taking it up. So retail sales must be good, and they're taking it up. I gave you this trade in the morning. If you like Affirm, you fell in love with it, but bouncing up close to 0.50, broke this high of 153 and went up to 159. So you're not going to get like 20, 30 point rippers. But guys, a base hit is a base hit. Remember, getting on first base, that's what we want. We want those singles. So get those singles. Can you make money for the day? Absolutely. I'm giving you all these plays. You just pick and choose the one you want. Not that I take all these trades, but here's the thing. Once you decide that that's the trade you want to take, you have to manage that position. What does that mean? That means you have to sit in front of your computer and realize, when do I want to get out? How much profit do I want to take? That's up to you. You can't go to Home Depot or do something else. You're not really actively managing your position. That's hopium. Now, if you want to trade longer term, there's other ways you can trade that if you don't want to sit in front of your computer. But anyway, enough of the rant. Let's continue. Upstart, try to go. Again, failed. Now, again, Affirm coming to the end. Let's see what happens there. All right. Upstart, try to go and failed. Okay, failed. So again, don't like the action there. Again, we got HubSpot, try to go this morning. And if failed, right? What did the MACD tell you? No go. So you didn't take that trade and you avoided the breakout or the fake out. All right, it's dropping lower. Let it work its way lower. Okay, zoom, zoom, zoom. Came out. Holding steady, having an inside day so far. Let's see if it can hold that. Bookings coming close to the end. Let's see if it can base. I do like bookings. I'm going to set it up because I do like bookings, possibly not this week, but maybe next week. Let's see what's flying. If the travel starts picking up, I think that if we get some positivity in that, I think in December, America's open to the Europeans. I don't know, but we're going to set this up and it looks good. It's got a lot of real estate to cover on top, but not now. Service now, sleeper again. That 1700 or 700 is going to be tough. So a lot of monster upgrades. This is a slow mover. Just have to watch it and trade them to the levels. But try to go. MACD's told you no. Coinbase inside day. All right. There's something about the SEC investigating some DeFi sections or something. I don't know, but watch it. 348 to get it better. 350 is pretty hard. Okay. Inside day. All right. Are you ready? Let's go into the chips. Chips. All right. I into it. I call this Intel. INTU monster run yesterday, coming back and just gave it some back, but it's holding that 50. Could it run up again? It depends on the news coming out of that chip space this weekend. I think it could run, but you got 647 is going to be super hard, and you got 625 to the downside. So you got nice trades there, either or. If it starts dropping, bouncing, it can go there. If it starts going higher, it can go there. Qualcomm tried to go this morning. Try to go. Again, I think just holding had a monster move yesterday. Let's see if, again, just needs to rest. Is it going to continue for the rest of the week? I believe it has 200 in the sights. We're getting close, but it's just wait and chill. Just holding. Let me see if I can get into this. Yeah, holding. ASML tried to go this morning again. ASML, these guys are LRCX. So trying to go in, it's holding back. So the space is holding for a little bit. AMD tried to go this morning. Remember that 155 is pretty hard. I'm going to share something here with you. Again, 155 sold off. Now it's sold off from 154 to 154. So I'm 154 to 150, 51. So it sold off $4. If you're going to trade this, it's also good to pan out, okay? Because you're going to see that there is a lot of supply at this 155. Now, coming close to 155 to 154, this is where it sold off before. This is a strong level, so watch that. And even though the MACDs give us a bounce here, it needs a lot of force to get through that. So again, just watch it. It still can go, and it still can go because it's in the right space for it. But we need some positive news coming out of that space, and this thing ran quite a bit. So again, just some profit takers. Watch that. All right, we got Applied Materials holding steady. Announces tomorrow. Lucid and Rivian. I put these guys together. Lucid, guys, monster rally. I talked about this last week about the evaluations of how Rivian evaluations is going to help Lucid. And again, if Rivian came out to like 80, 90, 100 billion, it's going to help Lucid out. But again, guys, I think Lucid is a great car, great company, but we're going to see how well they do into the next quarter when they actually start delivering cars. But I like Lucid. But again, for a trade, that was a beautiful trade from 47 to 61 after earnings. You got to understand the methodology, the madness, the process here after earnings. So now it's dropping. I told you this morning, avoid the FOMO trades. I talked about these three little candles. 1, 2, we needed a bounce. We weren't going to get it. I said this was going to go down. So it's going down. Let it drop. Rivian dropping too. This thing can't go up forever. Let it drop. If you took that trade, awesome. It's got options, so it's back on the screen. We're going to take advantage of this. Make sure to follow, press that like button and follow us. Okay, Roblox, going. Metaverse. So again, it's a NVIDIA play. It's a metaverse. Remember, I told you guys yesterday, but I didn't like the setup here. It is going higher, but not really great. Okay, Let's go into Bitcoin. I told you Bitcoin's going to drop. People are sending me links. And I'm going, dude, I told you Bitcoin's going to drop. Why? Because of MACD told us, I think it was October 23rd. I said there's weakness into these swings. Be careful. And sure enough, we were careful. And basically it's back at the 50. If you want to know how to trade, how I trade Bitcoin, there's a link at the bottom. Press on that, and there's a link on there, basically how to avoid buying the tops. So I have a beautiful there, and it's going to help you avoid buying these FOMO trades up here. Let it drop. It looks like it wants to go lower. Let it drop. Let it drop. If it holds at 50, that's beautiful, and I would like to see a base, and then I will probably be looking to add in that position. Again, not a recommendation to buy or sell, just telling you what I do. Okay, MicroStrategy working its way lower. Let it drop, let it drop, let it drop. It follows Bitcoin. Again, Ethereum. Again, we saw weakness. I've been telling you about the weakness up here. We printed that and it's dropping. Again, let's see how it reacts to that